Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we are checking out another pocket fixed blade. Now, I know I've had a few comments here recently about people are enjoying the fixed blade reviews that I've been doing. Now, you guys know I don't do a lot with fixed blades, but I'm telling you what, we just had the Lucky Dog in, and that was a really nice pocket fixed blade. Of course, I just got my Cardinal from Aries EDC. That's an awesome little EDC fixed blade. And this one checks a lot of boxes for me as well. It's the Kizer Muskrat. And this one is designed by Sharon Design. Derek did a really good job on this design. I had a really, really good opportunity to speak to Derek multiple times at Blade Show Atlanta this year. And just a really, really nice guy. And he's been joining live streams and stuff. It's just really cool when these designers get involved in the community like this. And Derek, really, really nice guy. But back to this little guy. Not a big knife. I mean, it's a pocket fixed blade, so it's not supposed to be big. Now, it does come with a sheath, and I'll show you the sheath here in a little bit. It's a Kydex, basic, Kydex sheath, but I didn't want to struggle trying to put it in the pocket of, my review pocket. It just was hard to do behind camera. So you'll see it here in a minute. But good little knife. Now, 154 cm, full tang right there. Let's see. What's that say? Look at that, 154 cm. I really liked sort of the crosshatch on these micarta overlays on the handle. You've got a spot for a lanyard there, if you would like. Nice little clip point going on there. Got a nice choil. The forward finger, it's basically a forward finger choil on it, but it really, really gives me a darn good grip. And then you've got some jimping there on the spine. The jimping kind of elongates out a little bit, which is, again, really nice because, if it was back here like it normally is on these knives, my thumb would probably be past it, but I'm still getting a good chunk of it right now. So it seems to me that Derek put just a lot of really good thought into this knife for a little pocket fixed blade. So very, very, very cool. Now it did come with I told you it's got a pocket clip on the sheath, which you'll see, but it did also come with some paracord if you want to try to, maybe use it as a neck knife in that manner, which you definitely could. I just pocket carried it with the clip that's on it. So you're looking at right about a 6-inch knife. Pocket fixed blade. The handle's going to come pretty much, I'm going to give it to right about here. So I'm going to call it with the lanyard hole, I'm calling it 3 and just over 3 1/4, maybe 3 3/8. Overall blade length, you're looking at right about 2 3/4 almost. So it makes up the difference. Cutting edge now, you're looking at about just shy of 2.5. And again, these smaller fixed blades, they do pretty well with the 6 and 9 thread. Obviously, they have a little bit of more trouble with the 21 thread, the thicker, just because there's not a lot of cutting edge on it. So, in that case, it does struggle with the 21 thread. It slid through some cardboard pretty nicely. That was nice, for sure. But 6 and 9 thread natural fiber rope, it did pretty darn well on. So, give you just a couple of quick size comparisons. There it is up against the bug out. The bug out makes it look small. So, and it is. It's a small pocket fixed blade. It does exactly what it's intended to do. And even that dude, it's going to do all of your EDC, your basic. It'll open a package. It'll cut it'll cut small zip ties. It'll cut small rope. It's going to do pretty much what you need it to do. At least 80 to 90% of what you do on a daily basis, it'll do for you. But obviously the PM2 is going to make it look smaller if the bug out does. Now, let's get a weight on it. I'll do a weight alone right now, and then I'll do another one with we'll start in grams. Why not? 61 grams or 2.2 ounces. So now here's what I was talking about, guys. It's a little awkward to get in the pocket when I'm trying to do it behind camera, and I'll show you what I mean. But you've got this Kydex sheath, slips right in there. Now you didn't get the pop that you'd get with a lot of Kydex sheath, but I'll show you. It's pretty well snug. That's how it fits. Now, I did switch this pocket clip around. The pocket clip was actually on the other side. I switched it around like this and actually enjoyed carrying it much, much more like this. Because the other way, it was more set up for what I would consider left-hand carry, or you could belt carry it too if your belt's narrower enough. So, but I switched it around like this and just carried it in my pocket, and it was really, really nice. So if you're going to take the whole thing out, it does kind of catch on that seam, which is good. Kind of got to lift it up and pop it out. But what I was telling you is, see how that, you've really got to pry it up to get it past this portion, and that's just really kind of awkward to do behind camera. So that's why it was already waiting for you. But there you go. There's your Kydex sheath. Now, like I said, this was actually mounted over here, so the clip part was actually laying on here. For me, that would be left-handed carry, so I swapped it around like this. And actually, I know that's off. That's probably not the way it's designed to carry. Honestly, I really didn't care. I liked the way it carried that way. So there you go. And then, like I said, you could put your belt through there if you want to, because it's supposed to sit up more like that. But I tell you what, in my pocket, that did just fine. Just how I showed you with this pocket. And I really enjoyed carrying it that way. So it'll probably stay like that. Now, this one was sent out to me to check out, so it'll probably get given away here at some point on an SKL or something. So if you want to flip it back around, you know, go for it, or carry it neck knife, or take the clip all the way off and just pocket drop it. If I give it away, it'll be your knife. But like I said, retention, I was supposed to catch that. It's pretty good. You don't get your normal, you don't get it's a pretty subtle slide in, or a lot of times you'll get that, we'll call it a reassuring snap, when it locks in. But, yeah, it's not an issue. It's got good retention. Very good retention, even without the audible snap. Just a kind of a cool little knife. Now, let's do a weight with everything, clip and all. Still then, it's only 3.3. It went from, 2.2 to 3.3. 94 grams. Yeah. Nothing. I really, after having that Lucky Dog and having this one, the Muskrat from Kizer, Sharon design, I might be getting more into pocket fixed blades like this. I haven't a lot. I've had a few through here. It's been, kind of, I don't know, I guess I was just still kind of going with the larger fixed blade, and it really has to do with environment around here. Anyway. So, yeah, between the Lucky Dog and the Muskrat, I'm telling you, I'm thinking I might be getting more into these, for sure. But very cool little knife, very well made. Kizer did a really good job on this. Everything is done very, very well. Just a nice little knife, for sure. So I really, really appreciate you guys, Kizer, sending this one out. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the Muskrat by Sharon Design, collaboration with Kizer Knives. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.